Hey everybody, welcome back. Part 2 of the Rayo block. Here presenting little Samson. Easy, no out of bounds. This is a fun little game made towards the late cycle of the NES. It has some killer tunes and it's a very great platformer. Again, we're just going to be doing easy mode. So we're not going to see all the levels, but the thing is we cannot use any glitches. And we're just going to get started. We're going to be going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Alrighty, so how the game starts is that you're having tutorial levels in which you get introduced to all 4 of the characters. The first character is Little Samson, the supposed hero of the game, but in reality, this is really the only time you're ever going to see the character outside of the beginning of every level. So his powers is that he can, as you saw, he can climb on all three sections of the walls. As well as shoot these nice little bells. And he also does a lovely 360 spin every time he jumps. You know, he's just a show off. So take some potential damage. We can walk past him. There we go. So nothing too special about Samson. He's your pretty basic character. He's your Mario in SMB 2. Here we go. We have Kikira the dragon. A lovely little dragon who shoots flames. So, her big thing is that she can hover for X amount of time and can shoot flames as well as shoot a charge flame. Which I'll show off right here. Get this tornado, kill that enemy. Lets us ride this out for a little longer. But again, this is a character in this category that you will only be seeing once. Now, for our people who know this game and have run this game, we all know about Gam the Golem in our all favorite song that you will only gonna hear once. Now, if I had a singing voice, I'd sing the song, but I'm not gonna torture anyone. I'll just let you listen to the song. Yeah, so Gam's big power is that he's super strong and can walk over any spikes without taking any damage. Alrighty, now to the last of the 4 characters. Pretty much the star of the entire show, KO the Mouse. Super fast and has the most broken and powerful attack in the entire game, in which he drops these bombs that don't look too dangerous, but if you connect it inside of an enemy, they will deal 1 point of damage for every frame that damages inside the enemy, for I believe up to 10 damage. So with 3 bombs, can do a little bit of damage. Alrighty, on to our first boss, Kikira. Decided to be a traitor and take the glory for herself, but Samson has something else to do with that. Okay, so Kikira gave us the bad pattern, where she flies around just a bit, but not too bad. She'll go back and forth twice, then drop exactly there every time. The best pattern is when Kikira will just stay in position and then drop, but not much you can do there. So now we are on the actual missions, where we can now actually select any character we want to play as. So since KO is the strongest and the fastest, of course we're going to pick them. The one disadvantage with KO is, as you can see, 4 bars of health. So it doesn't take much to kill him. But that'll change soon enough. Okay, good. So with no out of bounds, there is something a little weird that with the definition of no out of bounds in this game. Like, you can't do any of the zips that are showable in any percent, but for some odd reason, they allow that. You just walk right through that one block of walls. Don't know why, but that's how they decided to set it up. I didn't realize I was full health. I should have gone for the quick kill there. Okay, that's fine. but we can still go for the quick kill. Yeah, so each boss, except for one boss, has 2 phases. A wizard and a type of... Oh, I was not in the right spot there. That's fine. Oh! What? What? My bombs aren't far enough. Wow. I completely messed up that entire fight. Completely. It's happened, but it's been a long time since that happened. Okay, let's try this again, but without messing up. So we're going to stand underneath this Cyclops. 3 bombs. There we go. Yeah, so what I was trying to do originally was stand near his foot with the lay 3 bombs, have him hit me, which will knock me back into him, and then with the iframes, just keep mashing the attack button. Because how the attack works as well is that if it hits an enemy, it disappears but does 1 HP of damage. So once it instantly disappears, it allows you to lay more bombs again. So if you're good at mashing, you can do a lot of damage very quickly. So this is the Bubble Cave. Very notorious for new runners for how difficult they can be. Just because you have a lot of tight jumps, that can be very tough to do. One thing I forgot to mention, I actually did a little secret in that last boss. By killing it with the mouse, I skipped 6 levels. For some reason, the game, if you kill that boss with KO, you just skip 6 of the levels. Anyone else, you've got to do all the other levels. And so that's the only boss in the game, I believe, that does not have a second form. At least in this category. Okay, grab that little health upgrade. So this is a fairly short level, only because there is no boss. Oop. Okay, you know, I'm going to play it safe. Go down the bottom. There, and already done. Okay, now we get the flying swords back from Golem stage, and we got some new skeletons. Not too big of a problem. You just jump over them. So the skeletons actually do have a weird property that, for some reason, most enemies only do 1 hit of damage, but those skeletons in certain situations can do 2. And I've never really known why. It's almost random, and it has killed a few runs for me before. So take the damage boost. So I took the damage boost there with the eye, because the eye will only do 1 point of damage. The spike will do 4. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you saw me pick up a potion in the first level just for Cyclops. I'm going to use it right here for one specific reason. That's something I had learned just about a year ago. Because since I do a technique called the double thumb mash for most of these bosses, and I can do it just fast enough to kill it before he's able to do the second hit on me. Because the knight does 8 points of damage when you do body contact with him. So 2 hits and I'm dead. But I got just enough time, iframes, to take him out. Alrighty, now on to the second to last level. I'm guessing it's almost like a boneyard, because it's just full of skeletons. And also on top of a volcano. Boneyard and a volcano. Yeah, lots of flames. Just gonna take out these plants while trying to avoid the lava. There's a volcano. You know, we'll get that just for safety. Let that go in front of us. And if you ever need to take damage, take damage from an enemy. Take a lot less damage. Alright, time for the purple wizard. He does a 2, crazy 8 type of thing. You cannot kill him. You can't kill him on the first cycle. You have to wait for him to reappear the second time to get him. Alrighty. Now it's time for what I like to call Mega Man 2's older, dumber, balder brother. And you'll see why in just a second. Oh look, 3 blocks, almost like Mega Man 2. Oh look, a dragon that just looks just like Mega Man 2, just uglier. So his big thing is that he can only... That's fine. he only has the hitbox of his chin, so you gotta be very precise. And he is an instant KO, so touch him once and it's dead. He can be a big run killer, and he has what's nice is that Dragon has a very set very set list of attacks. There's only one difference with him, but even then it's not that big of a deal. Luckily, I did get the best RNG where he charges forward, but it is also the most dangerous. Because like I mentioned, it's a one-hit kill, so if you're not quick to get back, you're toast and you're starting back over at the wizard. Okay, you get these little skulls. They charge after you once you're in line of sight on the y-axis with you. X-axis, whatever. When you're parallel with them. Okay, so I took some damage, so I'm going to grab this heart. Also, just play it safe. Don't get hit by the skulls there. Okay, time for the hua jump. Just jump right over him. Usually you should make it every time. A little more climbing. Dodge his last eyes, and now we're just about time to fight the biggest RNG boss of the game. Which I don't believe it's Death, but I always call him Death for how similar it looks. That's early. I'm going to do no damage. There we go. Okay. Ready to kill the yellow wizard, and now it's time for our buddy Death. He's Death. He's got a giant scythe. Oh, I was too early on that. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully we get him on a 2-cycle. Okay, his big RNGs, you do not know where he's going to reappear. He has 5 set spots to respawn. And his other RNG is that those little blue enemies he pops out, it can be random on whether or not he'll throw them out immediately or after one full cycle. Okay, and just like that, we are now on the last level for easy mode. Okay, so we're just going to go down here. Now we're going to have some jumping blocks coming our way. Just let them jump over you. Just keep dodging them. Yep. Yeah, you don't want to get hit while on the ground. You do get knocked back. If you have to get hit, you're better off taking damage while you are jumping in the air. Yeah, you can time it to not get hit by them. But I just messed up on that second one. I already got to jump over these little spinning platforms. Go past these 3 blobs. And we are now at the final boss. The yellow wizard. So at the start here, he's going to give us one of two things. He's either going to go up high or in the middle. We want the middle. There we go, because that allows us to get rid of most of his health. Then he'll drop down. Alrighty, there we go. 4. And there we go. Oh, sorry, time's going to be soon. And time. What do we get there? 12:37. Okay, not too bad considering I had that death on the Cyclops. But yeah, that was little Samson, a great little fast action platformer. I was glad to show this off again. Last time I was able to show it off was at AGDQ 2021. But it was a great time. I want to thank everyone from SpeedGaming Live for having me here today. Good luck to the rest of the runners, and make sure to catch all the other runners as well as the tournaments. There are a lot of fun tournaments happening over the next few days. So take care, everyone.